Cerberus will get away with 3 by the looks of things. In a way, I'm kind of happy to see that that fight has pretty much been resolved already.
Well, it's a big kill there for SGD. And then they lose 1 as well. I mean, we've seen this for a couple of teams now. We saw it with Bliss and Daytrade, and obviously there with the Arena and Icarus, and now with SGD and Genius Esports. Shen finds it down onto Glorious as well. Genius down to just 1. Now, might be none here shortly. Utah doesn't just go into the sightlines of Jervis, hops over the wall. And this is a big moment for a couple of teams, one being Bliss, NGE, all just below Genius. It's also massive for the Expendables too, Jordan, because one of the teams directly below them, you know, they go out, less pressure on the Expendables.
That is right indeed, Jervis. He can't see too much, so just pops off a couple of shots, but Utah is well on his way out of there. He's spotted by Shen, who's just so sharp at the moment. 3 kills in that engagement. Look, they do lose 1, SGD, but you put 4 points on the board. I guess it's a nice positive start to the game. Still a bit of a gap between them and Theraton 5, who is actually now, funnily enough, who they're chasing rather than Buriram. But if you do see SGD and Buriram both in the top 4, then they're pretty much both secured to go through to PGC. It was kind of like make top 4 for those two, and you get a spot. And there's a chance that actually does end up happening. Theraton 5, we'll see if their woes are going to continue.
Of course it was Shen. And of course it was, oh jeez, without even a scope, M16 Iron Sight headshot. Oh no, not like this. Surely not. He doesn't hit these. Oh,
no way!
What did I just watch?
Someone checked in PC because that is not normally.
Hang on, what? And this was, of course, Balmoth getting shot in the back of the bike by Mirage.
That's a pretty crispy shot too, actually. Oh dear. By the way, we'll see what Shen can do again. Can he get himself into the kill feed one more time? PMA, they're on the rotate pass. Here's the spray. He's hit a couple.
Now we're watching though, right? So now he can't...
Leo's here too.
He can't hit the shots. What is going on? Nan's just pulled up right in front of Ross, and Genius, the freest kill you'll ever get. And he misses the initial spray. Spots Evil Patrick rampaging on over as well. I mean, he technically wasn't directly in front of him. He didn't have the best of sightlines, but could have probably had a bit more trigger discipline. Leo's got no discipline. He just shoots and he just hits. Goodbye, PMA. 8 kills, Jordan, in 8 minutes for SGD.
This is a mess of a game. SGD, they're thinking, hang on, we actually need to get a bit of a wriggle on here. We're only on sub 200 points. We've got 209 to catch, and they're on their way to doing that. We'll talk about that in a minute, though, because Evil Patrick, he's dropping to Rossiter Jr. NGE are also having a look. Pat on Pong. He'll get knocked, but he'll go safely behind a defilade for now. NGE, they want to push off the back of it. Exquisite, though. He's the point man, or maybe the rear guard, really, for Theraton 5. And he has stalled that push in its tracks. He's going to continue to push up the hill. This is a ballsy play from Exquisite. If he loses that duel, he is a dead man.
Oh, does he know where he is, though? I think he actually just gave away his position. He's low on health, does avoid the nade. Ranger X, though, did see him make the cross. So he is probably going to die here, barring an absolute miracle. Ranger X would have to royally stuff this up. Underarm nade apparently did absolutely no damage at all. Extras over the high ground does get Neil T. And Ranger X says, boys, I know where the last one is. Or do you? Yes, he does. NGE or NG gone. No points for them. 9th and 10th both eliminated. Massive for the Expendables, Jordan, because they will hold on to 8th unless Team Bliss gets 17 points this game. And they've only got the 3 players. So that's now then 2 games to go for the Expendables. They edge closer to their PGC dream. And it's big for Team Bliss because those directly above them are going to get nothing from this game.
Archangel Predator.
If somehow get back into the top 10, 5th place will not make it. And at the moment, that's SGD. And 6 kills, it could be Buriram. Who knows? Ninja 2K with a good down onto Rip. Orangutans are going to lose 1 here, but they've got a couple of members on the other side of the road in the warehouse. Akita and Kang. Rain more so inside of Al-Azhar. But well played at the moment by the Expendables tonight. They have come to play, that is for sure.
MSC are rocking up right in between Cerberus. This is a huge crossfire to go through. Himas is out in the field. He's ready and waiting for them. They've set up so nicely. MSC are going to go up, above, over the top, but they're going to lose players on the way. And that is another couple of points in the back pocket of Cerberus. This time, I was going to say they're not going to lose a player, but I spoke too soon. I held my words. Haisaki goes down, so...
3 games in a row, Jordan.
3 games in a row, yeah. He's gone.
Oh,
but
and
MSC might be done.
Yeah, points stolen though. So this is absolutely not that good for Cerberus. For a brief second, it actually kind of looked amazing on the kill feed. All those downs, everything was great. But now you've lost Haisaki. Himas is knocked down. You do get the kill onto Skeet. They're back into the first place position. But really, in the long run, Jordan, isn't going to be that great for them. They're heavily wounded under so much pressure. And now goes Duckmai. They might be out here with just 2 kills.
Trick from the future is going to be a little bit more of a problematic task though than E-Arena. You can see from the future starting to sort of sweep their way through, but no one is getting past Exquisite at the moment. Oh, he very nearly takes another head off of there of Teddy. I don't know if I'd be peeking Theraton 5 at the moment. They are out for blood. And they also kind of want to hold on to a top 3 place, but not going to be too super easy with Buriram still having 4 alive. I'm also just quietly kind of keeping my eyes on the Expendables, who have 3. They're in El Azahar. They haven't yet really come out of it. If they do, they're going to come out into Icarus, who have definitely shown a couple of pop-off moments today. So it's not going to be an easy task for the Expendables. Circle has shifted south this time. Very hard to read. Back up north, down south. Can't really bank on anything.
Well, it hasn't played out there for Bliss, and their backfill position, of course, now occupied by Day Trade, so they can't just go back to what they once had. Made the gamble.
Monty's not in the worst spot.
Hasn't worked out for them. Shen finding the down onto Cheeksy. Larix, though, steals the kill away, so that's a point less there for SGD. From the future, though, they're in a bit of a mess here. Of course, they pushed up to that duo, the dynamic duo of Exquisite and Ranger X, doing such a tremendous job. And so much so, Tade trying to reverse out, maybe look to get out of this, and he can't. He's dead. He's gone. More points going for Theraton 5, and I think they should just be able to clean up from the future entirely. FTF have just fed some easy points for T5. Wow. Larix coming back for revenge after his team got wiped out by these two. Can he get a down? He got a headshot, but it forces Exquisite to respond, and he loses out. Their time might be coming to an end, Jordan. It was a great run, but Larix does get that sweet, sweet revenge for E-Arena. T5, though, 11 kills in 20 minutes. Not bad.
Yeah, you're going to take...
That's a nice...
Archangel Predator are on the move. I cannot imagine this is going to end well. I think it's more a question of who they're going to feed the points to. It looks like it could be SGD. Jervis waiting for them round the corner. Mad Dog still wins the duel. Jervis, I don't think, got his gun out in time, and there wasn't really anyone to help him out. Shen was just over the rise. So Archangel Predator have actually got themselves in the zone, and it shrinks on top of them.
Oh, JN, though.
JN's got a big knock. That's huge.
Yeah, that's pretty bad here for Day Trade. Remember, they've got 0 kills this game, so entirely their points from placement. Mirage, though, creeping up towards Nwardro, who I think wants to fall back to his other 2 teammates. Of course, they don't have Cheeksing, so they don't have 4 in fact. No team has 4 players alive. Oh, the timing for JN. He had utility in his hand. Flash pushed him at the right time. FP on the right side of the smoke gets Norin's. Day Trade falling apart. It's only a 4-point gap to Cerberus. So for Cerberus fans, 2 games to go. They're still not going to be that far behind and catching up to Day Trade. Flash the last one alive. But what is going on with the other teams? How did that not kill MP? I want a refund on that nade. Says Flash.
Yeah, I think they sent a defective one to Flash, unfortunately.
That's bananas.
That's a good spray, but can he bail himself out of trouble? No. There's a trade in from FP. Icarus Cyber probably be able to get Y8 back on up, but Team Bliss, they are hunting. You can see they're having a look through this northern side of the map. They know.
To Canaxi, Ninja 2K now trying to get rid of Icarus. Buriram have the high ground. Bliss, though, they've got the numbers. It's Edie that gets rid of Mirage. He just picked up at the wrong spot, gets taken down, but so did Nwardro as well. Bryn has got two big kills for Bliss, but Edie from above gets Monty before he could get into the shack, and the nade can't quite do it. 2 downs.
The Expendables.
1 versus 1, and TE are making the move.
It's not a 1 versus 1 anymore. It's Expendables coming through for the sweep, looking for the frags. They know Team Bliss is down to just 1 member. In fact, Bryn just died. I'm not sure where that was from. I didn't quite catch in the kill feed. It is just Icarus.
Wait, who went out third?
As a solo. I think it was Team Bliss.
I think it might. I don't even know at this point. Y8 with the down loss of 777 Expendables. Well, it is going to be The Expendables that come away with the chicken dinner. What is going on here for PCS7 APAC? So much at the moment unraveling here on the final day. What a moment though for the Expendables, their second chicken dinner of the tournament. And it has been a tremendous day, a tremendous week for the Expendables, fighting tooth and nail to head to PGC.